Here we have the new 2022 Cadillac Escalade ESV. And this one comes in the Sport Platinum trim level, in that beautiful black raven on whisper beige perforated leather interior. And the powertrain consists of a 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 mated to a 10-speed automatic transmission. And this one comes in with the Onyx Black package, so you can see that emblem right there. It's kind of blacked out. We have the LED headlamps along with the LED daytime running lights and the signature LED lights. And then with that Onyx package, you also get these 22-inch aluminum wheels. Here we have these illuminated power running boards. And there are the controls for the power door locks, power windows, power mirrors, as well as power folding mirrors. And then we also have memory seating, 3-stage heated and cooled seats. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support and massage function. And let's check out the rear leg room. Push the seat all the way back, then we'll hop in. So pretty good leg room here. I'm 6'3", and I have the seat quite a bit back, as you can see. And I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size, so you can sit 2 full-size adults, one behind the other. And here we have the controls for our 3-stage outboard heated seats, as well as our rear AC automatic climate controls. We have HDMI ports, USB-C charging ports, and then a 3-prong household plug-in. And then cup holders there. And then for our screens back here, we can watch Hulu. If you have a PlayStation, Xbox hooked up, you can use the Wi-Fi hotspot in the vehicle to run that. And then you can just toggle that with the power button there, and then you just touch the screen to wake it up. And there's a view of the back seat from up here, the 3rd row. You can adjust all this on the screen as well, and you have 2 of them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk space in the rear. So the back here, we have the LED tail lights, the signature Escalade LED tail lights. Then we're gonna open the trunk here. And plenty of space with this being an ESV. And of course, we can power fold the 2nd and 3rd row, the touch of a button. I'll go ahead and show that. And when the seats are up far enough, they'll fold flat, as you can see on that right side there. And then you can fold them back up as well. There's our sub as part of our 35 speaker AKG sound system. And here's our power passenger seat with power lumbar and massage function. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's under the hood. And there's that powerful but thirsty 6.2 liter naturally aspirated V8 putting out 420 horsepower. And these new Escalades, they've really grown on me. They really are beautiful. So as we hop in the driver's seat here, really nice power tilt and telescoping heated steering wheel. Leather wrap there. Warm my hands up on this cold day. And then here we have part of that OLED display here. We have a navigation system, which looks beautiful. And then we have AM, FM, XM radio, along with Bluetooth audio. And then we have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wirelessly as well. And then park assist, automatic park assist. And I really like the views you have here. Of course, you can pull up the rear AC. Rear media. And then if you're towing anything, you can fool with that as well. And there's our backup camera with bird's eye view. And there's our front camera there. Curbside view. And down here, which we can also pull up on the screen, we have our dual zone automatic climate controls. There's an automatic brake hold, and then lane departure there. Now for the shifter here, you hit this button on the side, hold down for drive, and then you can tap to put in the low mode. You can tap up to put in neutral, and then hit the button, pull all the way up for reverse. Press P for park. Then the radio controls volume, toggle the nav, vehicle information, and then we can scroll through our options or toggle per page using that there. Hazards there. And there's our center console cubby space. Wireless charging pad in here. And then here we have our universal home remote. We have a full panoramic sunroof, which we can one-touch tilt or slide. And then we can also fold the third row back from up here. Of course, our power lift gate. Just a huge sunroof. There's a view of the back seat from up here. And there's our glove compartment with our owner's manuals. AC vents. A rear camera mirror. And over here on the steering wheel, left side, we have our cruise controls, which of course is gonna be adaptive, this being a Sport Platinum. Bluetooth controls, the gap adjust for that cruise control, heated steering wheel toggle. And then we have our downshift paddle there, and then our upshift over here, along with our volume controls, track list radio station controls, and then we can actually scroll through our stations and whatnot here. But this gauge cluster, of course, is beautiful. But check this out. We can mess with our heads-up display, look at the trips, and that's all touch as well. There's that heads-up display. There's our push button start. Finally, here's our key fob with remote start. And now it's time to go ahead and take this Escalade ESV Sport Platinum out on the road for a quick test drive. So right off the bat, drives really nicely. And that 10-speed automatic is just so smooth. And I'm not gonna really drive it hard because it is cold out and there's very little fuel in this one. But I just want you all to get an overall feel for how nicely this thing rides and how well it handles. Because most people aren't going to be running this thing down the road anyway. But it just drives really good. At least the regular Escalade did. And I will say it's crazy how much of a difference this thing drives with the 10-speed automatic just compared to the outgoing 8-speed before this. It drives so well. And I think the EPA standards kind of got tweaked or whatever, because the outgoing ones, like the 1920s, those were supposed to be getting 20 miles a gallon on the highway and like 15, 16 miles per gallon city. And this one's only getting 14, 19, but it doesn't drive like it. It really does drive more efficiently, at least it feels that way, than the outgoing 6.2 with the 8-speed automatic. But just a smooth ride. It rides so well. Really like the steering feel here. And this ride, even with this, it's such a big vehicle, but it drives so great. And it just, oh, I just cannot say enough about this ride. And then of course having the massage function going, the heated seat on the lowest level and the heated steering wheel, I'm so comfortable even though it's 30 degrees outside. And honestly, the cars passing by, I think it's the quietest I've been on this road a million times, and this is the quietest I've ever heard vehicles pass me. The sound acoustics in here are just crazy. But this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2022 Cadillac Escalade ESV Sport Platinum.